Trout from first.
Often that you'll see a first pitch hit and run, but it worked out here. Usually you see it when the batter's ahead in the count. One perfect.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Victor Martinez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here.
Looking to make that trip home. This is a big two-out AB right here, guys.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Scherzer looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Well,
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
when you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
To 2-2 now.
What's up?
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch
What,
outs now, and
broadcasting
there's
this
one
game?
away. Manny Machado steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
I'm playing with Boston.
He just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away. Chris Davis stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Mike Napoli gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all.
Nah, I ain't playing
here tonight.
I'm just playing a franchise game.
Come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning. Hit hard to short. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Now batting,
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Bryce Harper will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well as they've broken this one wide open now as the lead swells to 6. Mike Trout will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Hamilton going back. Gone. Over the monster for a home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And this will wind up being extra bases for Cano. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The shortstop,
Hanley Ramirez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Victor Martinez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. On to first, and they get the double play. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Josh Hamilton is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base. They've been held in check all game.
Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Leo Castilla will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. You're 1-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. J.J. Hardy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I need that 1,000 one. That's it.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're on the short end of an... Philip Maine will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Mike Napoli gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. High in the air and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Mike Napoli as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The catcher, number 32.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. as he lines this one out to center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Now batting.
Shane Victorino digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. Put runners on second and third now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And the run is in to score from third. And the run is in to score from second. And he is in there. Bryce Harper steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base.
Well, just about everything's gone their way so far in this frame, and another great opportunity to add to the total right here.
Catch by Jones. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Mike Trout. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will dig in. He doubled his last time.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
On the move is Trout from first. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead got even wider. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Oh, see, I'll be fucking with that.
Victor Martinez comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
A little boost. I mean, it ain't much, but I think that become the next out you need.
Coming to the plate again, Mike Napoli, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Jones going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
They just keep pouring it on here. Just another quality at-bat. We've seen it time and time again. He's going to check into third with a triple.
Here's Shane Victorino now. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Jacoby Ellsbury steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Bryce Harper gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Shoots this one to first. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
And they have definitely blown the lid off of this inning now. That's 10 runs that have come in to score. They put this one well out of reach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
And that's 19 runs they've put up so far. And the way they're swinging the bats, there's no end in sight.
Now the double steal is on here. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And the run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The shortstop.
Hanley Ramirez digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
Hamilton going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... I don't know about you, partner, but I'm a little out of breath after watching 14 men cross the plate here this half inning alone. Justin Maxwell will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on. That's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Too high. 1-2.
Fuck. I gotta get my level 30. I need this fucking stove.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. On the move is Harper, and that's the first out of the inning.
Going
The
outside.
batter, number 24, second base.
Jamal Weeks steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. David Ross will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Darren O'Day will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Striding into the box, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over it.
So standing in, Mike Napoli, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Matt Wieters. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Let's try with the one on back.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there, base hit.
You can grab this experience shit, I guess.
Shane Victorino will dig in looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
And let you get it.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 5 for 6 to this point.
See the winner.
Not only is his average on the rise, but I'm sure his confidence is too. He's probably thinking, why can't I do this all the time?
And that's in there, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in the score.
That's 4 straight hits against him now, and of the 4, this might be the hardest hit of them all. One run will score on the play, and they're really making him sweat out there now.
Runners going. Shot toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Mike Trout stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
You know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach. Use some caution or something.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Hamilton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Robinson Cano stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he will get it. Attack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. 9th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 28-0. Adam Jones will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Into the box now, Manny Machado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Curveball just misses apparently, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
1-2, here it comes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Chris Davis will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
And he swings and misses on that one, and now the Orioles are down to their final strike here. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over.
Baltimore, good night.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Robinson Cano. One for the ages. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.